Hey everyone, what's up? PIAA gave me some of these platinum LED light bulbs to install in the truck, and so this video I'm going to be doing that. Do a quick little install video. Just want to show you the product, the packaging, what everything looks like, how it's put together. These seem to be really nice light bulbs. Obviously I don't have any previous experience with them, but they are 25 watt bulbs and they are IP67 rated, so dust and waterproof to some degree. Yeah, the cooling fins actually fanless design, which I appreciate because you don't have something else in there that could fail and not keep the light bulbs cool as they're intended to be. And they've got things like these fittings here that obviously close it off to protect from dust and moisture. I currently have PIAA halogen bulbs in the low beams and the high beams right now. If you look here on the driver's side, this is where you locate low beam and high beam. Low beams on the outside, high beams in the middle. Driver's side is really easy to access. The passenger side, you've got the windshield wiper reservoir, but it's not really in the way. You can get your hand in there and still get access to the bulbs. As you can see, the right one is the low beam, and the center again is the high beam. Let's see, low beam is H11, high beam is H9. Good info. Pulling out the bulbs is pretty easy. You just gotta twist it one way or the other. You can tell it only goes one way, and pull it out, and then push on the little plug and pull them apart when they're dirty, so they're kind of stuck together. Pay attention to these tabs when installing. You've got to line them up correctly to get the light bulb to go into the socket. Another thing that I learned or experienced through this process is that these light bulbs have a really nice thick gasket on them to seal them, I'm assuming, but because of that gasket it's a little tricky, so you've got to really push in hard to turn it and get it to, seat in correctly. Alright, now it's in. Next thing you have to do is connect the LED controller and screw the closure over it, and then get some zip ties and find a place that you want to zip tie this controller box and keep it up out of the way. I just did it to this, I don't know, body rail or whatever that comes across, this support that crosses the front of the hood or front of the truck. Anyways, that's where I put it at. That's where I'm going to put all four of them, 2 on each side, and it looks like there's plenty of room. Last thing to do is plug it in, tuck the wires down, and we'll see what these look like in comparison to the halogen bulbs. Halogen, LED. Alright, for the high beam, I'm going to speed up most of the footage because I'm just going to be repeating the same steps. Removing the bulb, putting in the new bulb, and zip tying everything down. One thing though that I would like to note is a little tip here. When you're doing the high beam, you can actually look through the front of the headlight and you can see whether or not it's lining up. You can't do this with the low beam because you can't see through the projector lens element, but with the high beam you can see it, and it makes the process a lot easier. One thing I'd like to point out is that these light bulbs are adjustable, or at least that's what they say they are. I just couldn't figure out how to do it without having to feel like I was forcing something, and I didn't want to break them, so I'll probably research, see if they need to be adjusted, and do that at some later date. But for the sake of just getting this install done, this is what I'm doing. And here's the comparison: high beam halogen and low beam both on, and high beam and low beam LED platinum bulbs from PIAA. Definitely a big difference between the two in color and brightness. I think it's pretty clear. One side's done. On the driver's side, the headlight housing is too close to the fender and the light bulb won't fit, so I have to loosen up the headlight housing so that way I can pull it back and make a little bit of extra room and get the new LED platinum light bulbs in. Some of you may be wondering what this janky looking connecting bracket I have for my headlight housing is. both the sides of my truck, these headlight mounts have snapped on their own. I don't know if it's from go fast stuff or if it's from flexing in the rocks, but either way, they just break really easily, and I just got a little piece of metal and cut it and made it fit, bent it, and it seems to be holding up a lot better than the factory mounts did. So that's what that is. I know it doesn't look all that amazing, but I'm not a fabricator, and it works. Cool. Well, that's it. Super easy install. They look great. Let's talk about the giveaway now. So PIAA is giving away 3 sets of these platinum LED light bulbs. The way the giveaway is going to work, it's going to be hosted on my Instagram page, which is alex.busta. To participate, you need to be following myself as well as PIAA's Instagram page. And then on the post for the giveaway, which is going to be this video, just find this video. In that video's comments, you need to comment and tag 2 friends. You and your 2 friends will be entered in for a chance to win these PIAA Platinum LED light bulbs. As far as length of time that the contest is run, I'll make sure on the Instagram post all the rest of the necessary details are there, but participation is going to be super easy. So go on, follow, comment, tag 2 friends, and you guys could win a set of these badass Platinum LED light bulbs.